Alright, welcome everybody to another historical league. Today we are going to be playing an updated version of the Colorless Tron or Colorless Ramp deck I played, I think a few weeks back at this point. I made a slight few changes to deal with the kind of updated historic meta. With the unbanning or unsuspension, sorry, of Branding Tree Emissary, there are a lot of decks that are the Gruul aggro deck is seeing a substantial increase in play. To kind of help mitigate that, um, as well as to mitigate against goblins and the Teamer Neoform deck, decided to try out 3 mainboard Grafdigger's Cage. Cage shuts off Collected Company from the Gruul deck, shuts off Muxus and Conspicuous Snoop in the Goblins deck, and completely just shuts down the Neoform deck because they can't play Neoform. So then they just become kind of a mediocre mid-range-ish deck. And then on the other half of the spectrum, we're also trying out an uptick in the amount of Mystic Forges. So now 3 seems like a lot. Um, I might trim it down to 2 depending on how this goes. But on the other end of the spectrum, there's a lot of slow, grindy decks as well. And Mystic Forge kind of grinds, not kind of, Mystic Forge grinds very well. If you have Mystic Forge plus Forsaken Monument plus Ugin, you can pretty much, Ugin the Ineffable, you can pretty much go through like your entire deck pretty quickly. And then if you have multiple Mystic Forges, then you can exile multiple lands off the top of your deck. Because at a certain point, after about like land 5 or 6, this deck really doesn't necessarily care to hit another land drop. If it's ramping correctly, if you had the Guardian Idols and the Mind Stones and the Hedron Archives, you really don't need another land after land 5 or 6. So Mystic Forge helps mill the lands from the top of your deck. So that's kind of the deck tech for this. Let's get going. Oh, well, season's over. So I guess the season resets. And I guess I reset back to Platinum 4. Sure. So, let's... That is the wrong one. We want the version 2.0. Okay, so the ladder reset. I might try drafting at some point for future streams. I'm not the best drafter in the world, but I figured I might give it a shot. If you're watching this on YouTube, let me know your thoughts on whether you'd also kind of like to see draft as well in streams, or if you're typically just looking at constructed and not so much limited. So our opponent's going first. This hand is kind of exactly what we want though, so we're going to keep this. Going to go Interplanar Beacon. Guess we're going to Void. I'm going to imagine that they're probably going to Growth Spiral. Forsaken Monument. They're either going to do that, or they might be playing Simic Flash. Yep. Which this might not be the best matchup in the world for us. It seems like they don't currently have anything. So we're just going to continue putting cards into play. This might not be Simic Flash. I feel like this is probably Simic Flash, but it's kind of hard to tell. So we can technically play both Karns. So let's play this Karn first. He'll probably counter this. Rewind. Counter target spell, untap 4 lands. It's kind of annoying. Okay, well, let's see. Does he have another counter spell? Frilled Mystic. Sure. Honestly, though, if he keeps hitting lands, Nightpack Ambusher. Sure. So now the only thing we're really concerned about now is the flyer. Um, on the ground, we can win pretty quickly. So let's animate. Pass the blocks. Block here. Oh, it just entered this turn, so it can't tap. Oh, that's silly. We'll gain 2 life. And then we will just pass the turn. I definitely do want to answer the flyer pretty quickly. We don't want him just drawing a shit ton of cards. Although if he's just drawing lands, we're going to, at the end step, cycle this Hedron Archive, draw 2 cards, we drew an Ugin. Ugin's not a terrible draw. So this is kind of what I'm talking about when you kind of don't want any more lands at a certain point. That Ugin's also not terrible either. So tap 2 colorless mana. This would be a 4/4. Let's animate here. And currently, we do win this race. So Spectral Sailor. Yeah. We're still technically winning this race. So completely undoes the damage he just did. Nope. I guess I technically could have just had lethal, but sure. 3/6. Yeah. All right. So fortunately, we don't really have too many things for this matchup. The Graph Digger's cages are kind of dead. They're not really going to do too much here. So we can take out the cages. Let's bring in a Ratchet Bomb. Since this game might go long, we can bring in some Mystic Forges. Um, hand's not great, but we can keep it. Opponent mulligans to 6. Opponent keeps 6. Oh, well, that just made this hand a whole lot better. So I imagine he's going to Spectral. Nope, no Spectral Sailor. Okay. Well, he's currently missing a color. Would you like to counter this Mind Stone? No? Okay. Might go Brownborn Cutthroat here. No, he's going to bounce the Mind Stone to my hand. Sure. And now he missed a land drop. No countering that, huh? Play Guardian Idol. So now he might Brazen Borrow again. Yep. Sure. So if he doesn't draw a land, then yeah. So he's probably kind of screwed this game. It's Radiant Fountain. Let's Guardian Idol. Then let's Maze Mind Tome. Let's activate Tome. Let's bottom a Tome. Sure. I'll keep the Siege on, okay. Move to main phase. Play another Crawling Barrens. Going to Hedron Archive. I'm going to Guardian Idol. Okay, so he finally drew a land. Ulamog. That's a good draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can Ulamog, which should probably win us the game. Yep. Alright. Pretty decisive first game there. We got a Containment Priest. Sure. Alright. Let's keep it going. Yeah, we can keep this. Needs another land, but other than that, this hand's pretty good. We have 3 ramp spells. Opponent mulligan to 6. Get that up top, sure. And there's our land. Gifted Ether. Sure. Alright, so now we kind of don't want to hit any more land drops. Alright, so we're gonna Guardian Idol. I'll take 2, that's fine. We go land. Chevel, Bane of Monsters. Bone Bearing. Guess we could Karn here. It doesn't seem super great though. So we'll take 3 here. Go Beacon. Monument. And then cast Karn. He may have a kill spell for Karn. Honestly, might just wanna make a Karn struct. So he'll draw a card, take 4. Tells me he probably has a kill spell for this. Or maybe not. No, nothing? Okay. So 3 mana. Let's make another Karn struct. Let's Ugin. Let's Ugin uptick, and then he'll probably concede to this. Yep. Alright, so it looks like a green-black midrange deck. I'm not sure if he's playing Collected Company. Didn't see one. We might keep in 1 cage. Just to kind of offshoot against it. And bring in 2 forges. I don't think he's going to be playing Collected Company. He seems more like a mid-range deck, and the mid-range deck probably doesn't rely too much on Collected Company. So, this hand isn't really kind of what we want. This hand's not really what we want either, but we can keep it in a Radiant Fountain. Temple of Melody. He bottoms off the temple. Let's go Mobilize District. Gifted Etherborn. You got it. Interplanar Beacon. Guardian Idol. Alright, so we'll go Blast Zone, Hedron Archive, Maze Mind Tome. Nothing. Interplanar Beacon. Might as well just activate this now. Bottom that. Attack me for 2. Sure. Shock in the lane. Phyrexian Obliterator. So we're gonna kill the Obliterator with Ugin. We might get there eventually, so we'll draw that. Move to main phase. Gain 2 life. Down tick there. Kill the Obliterator. Pass turn. Sure. Shovel. Bane of Monsters. Land for turn. My turn. Four. Kinda tempted. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Okay. So we don't quite have enough to do. Well, 1 mana short to doing both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Phyrexian Obliterator. Okay, so now we're actually going to keep a land. So we can Ulamog. It's not Ulamog, but it does get us to an Ulamog. So we're gonna draw this. Gonna move to main phase. Going to Ugin. We're going to kill this. I'm going to play this land for turn. So now he's going to be able to draw a card and gain 3 life because he's going to kill Ugin this turn, but that's fine. To be honest, I might even take this up to 2. Land. Obliterator. Okay, so I'm seeing a recurring theme with what my opponent is doing here. Take this up to 2. Well, that's also really good too. He might concede to that. Yep. Alright. Currently 2-0. Watcher of the Spheres. Sure. Alrighty. I will take the play. Yep, hand's great. The Beacon. Temple of Mystery. Zephyrin Void. We don't really need Ugin number 3. So we'll go Blast Zone, Maze Mind Tome. Or we'll go Blast Zone, Karn. And down tick Karn, so he's probably playing Sultai, which means Cage might actually be pretty reasonable against them. Agonizing Remorse. Sure, my hand is Agonizing Remorse proof, so go ahead. He took the Maze Mind Tome? That's weird. Oh, it's uptick. Probably gives me Karn. What? That's weird. Play Karn. We're actually gonna get Grafdigger's Cage here. Because I think that's what he's... I think he's playing Sultai. Plus it also does add power for my token. But I'm pretty sure he's playing a eliminate the token. Sure. One of many Ugins. Well, the fabric of the multiverse obeys him. I probably get Interplanet Beacon. We'll just activate this now. Sure. Nissa who shakes the world. Sure. Block skis. Card comes to my hand. Going to kill Nissa. Do this. Okay. It's probably playing Uros. Sorcerer Spyglass might actually be pretty decent here. Bring in the Spyglasses. Take out 2 cages. I think Cage just shuts down Uro, which is reasonably good. So we'll keep in 1. We'll have the ability to Karn to get another. But I don't think I've actually killed an opponent yet. I think every single opponent, or every single one of our match wins so far, has been due to a concession. Or game wins has been due to a concession. His hand does have Sorcerer Spyglass. Well, we're gonna keep it. It's a little risky, but okay, a little bit less risky now. He's missing a color. That's comforting. The question is, do we Guardian Idol? Is there a Growth Spiral? No? Oh. Thought he would have had a Growth Spiral there. Maybe like a negate. Question is, does he counter Hedron Archive? Yep. Okay, sure. Seems like a very bold usage of negate, unless you have multiple negates in hand. Narset. Well, Narset doesn't really do anything against us. It would be nice to draw a land here, though. I guess that does kind of make sense. Thought Distortion. So Thought Distortion is actually pretty reasonably good against us. So I think we're gonna Karn here. Uptick. We'll get a land. Radiant Fountain.
Keep an open mind.
So he found the Nissa.
I will protect the virtue of this world.
If we don't draw a land here, oh, well, we drew a land. Radiant Fountain. Ugin. Uptick. Downtick. Means Mind Tome. Sorcerer Spyglass. Gonna name Nissa, who shakes the world. So he can play a pretty large Crisis here. But I feel like more than likely he either Extinction Events or he Thought Distortions. Sure. It's whatever. So he can't activate Nissa. He can't Thought whatever us. So we're probably actually going to kill Nissa so that he doesn't have the... Well, actually. He currently can't, yeah. Let's see. That's actually not bad. We'll draw this. Move to main phase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it costs less. Monument. Karn uptick. We'll get a land here. Play the void. Keep that up top.
Secrets manifest before you.
Kill this. Kill this.
Forgive me, such violence is upsetting.
Sure. Now he probably extinction events. Sure. Naming even. Sure. Ugin's ability triggers. Thought sees me. Sure. I'll draw a card. Then we'll decline. My turn. Draw a card. Draw for turn. Move to main phase. Radiant Fountain. Uptick Karn. Probably get the beacon. Mindstone. Cage. Uptick. Make a token. What's in exile? Yeah. Okay. Another pretty decisive win. Alright, currently 3-0. All shall perish. Oh. That's upsetting. It's not super great, but we'll keep it. Hopefully this void can find us. Not that. Was hoping that the void could find us a ramp spell. Okay, well, I didn't specify which ramp spell, so I guess that's on me. Here's a land. Yeah. We'll bottom that. Thoughtseize me. Sure. Thoughtseize away. My hand is Thoughtseize proof, so take whatever you feel like. Karn, the great creator. Sure. Chances are, unless it's a ramp spell, I'm probably not going to play whatever it is, but we'll still just scry. And we'll keep it. Draw. Move to main. Play Blossom. Hinterland Harbor. Burrow, Titan to Nature's Wrath. Okay, so we're playing against Sultai again. Does he have another Thoughtseize? Does not look like it. Keep that, it's a land. Draw. Main phase.
I battle with a force well chosen.
Probably gives me... Yep. Blood Chief's Thirst. Sure. Okay, so he doesn't have a land. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I might as well just do this now. No point in actually waiting. So, that's not the worst card to draw. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. Thoughtseize me. Sure. Takes Ugin? Sure. You can't Uro yet. Whiff on the land. Whiff on the land. Dang it, he hit a land. Overgrown Tomb? Sure. Alright, well, what you got, opponent? Nissa who shakes the world. That's cute.
Strange and magnificent world. Rise, my elemental friend.
But to say he's not gonna attack here. Decline. Sure.
I must go.
You are now off a color. Draw 2 cards. Card's not a bad draw. Let's go. Beacon. Okay, yep.
I am Karn.
Alrighty. So what do we not want here? I think we can trim a tome for a forge. This game is gonna go pretty long. And maybe trim another tome for a second forge. Yeah, let's try this. This game's gonna go fairly long. Oh wait, I forgot to bring in Sorcerer's Spyglasses. For Nissa. No, it's my mistake. It's probably fine. If it goes to game 3, then I'll bring them in. We'll keep this. Land. Good. Gauge. So Uro has been shut down. Radiant Fountain. Probably has a growth spiral. Would be my guess. Nope. Okay. Sure. There's that cargo veils.
My prowess is unmatched. Hone your prowess.
Sure. So unfortunately, kind of wish we had an answer for Nissa. We currently do not, however. Or, yeah. We currently do not have an answer for Nissa. Guardian Idol is not what we want.
Put thoughtfulness before action.
So he whiffed on the Narset. Feathered Plume, Burrow. So it looks like he'll miss it next turn. Sure. Draw that. Move to main phase.
Why evil cannot withstand a righteous army?
Witness the ties that bind us all. The land fights for us.
Why not just tap one mana to kill the... Okay, sure.
Say hello to my little.
We do need lands, however. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have like a crisis. Hopefully they just have like, I don't know, removal spells or something. Nope, I'm sensing a crisis.
The land shall conquer you.
Because you can't arrow yet. Cute. And we can't Ugin. Okay. So that was my mistake. I forgot to bring in... Let's go to cage. Let's get 2 cages, actually. And bring in 2 spyglasses. Yeah, that was my mistake. I forgot to bring in the spyglasses. This hand is kind of slow, but it does have a bunch of creature lands in it. Excuse me. Mindstone. Growth spiral. Sure. Mobilize district.
Until you have lived true goodness can never be corrupted.
Let's get Golos, actually. Thought seems, sure. I'm actually tempted for Karn to not. That might actually be kind of bad. Narset.
I have practiced against men. I have just the trick for this.
Sure. Shark Typhoon. And that's actually also a really good draw. So we're going to mobilize district. We're going to name Nissa Who Shakes the World. I'm going to play this. Grafdigger's Cage? He can Bloodthirst to kill the Mind Stone. It's probably not the worst thing in the world. He can't activate. He won't be able to activate Nissa. So we're going to uptick here.
Awaken.
I'm gonna swing for 2 at Nissa.
You could use some training.
Sure. Swamp, sure. Blue Chief's Thirst, sure.
I will endure.
Cascading Cataract. Up to Guggen. Alright. So, feeling pretty good here. Another Ugin. So he can do it for 3. Beacon. Just gonna continue making tokens with Ugin. No point in attacking because he'll just make a 3/3 and block the token. Why didn't he Nissa? Oh, maybe is he trying to create like a play it as an enchantment? Not sure if I agree with that play. It seems kind of bold.
Secrets manifest before.
Play a Guardian Idol. Narset's not really doing anything, so there's no real point in me attacking the Narset. So we'll just attack him. Sure, he can make a 4/4. Draws a card. I imagine he'll attack Ugin. He has 3 unknown cards. Can't block.
You have erred.
Another Narset.
Past, present, and future.
Narset's kind of whatever. Doesn't really do too much against us.
And prepare.
Maelstrom Pulse. That's pretty good. He can Maelstrom Pulse the Sorcerer's Spyglass here, and that would be kind of unfortunate. But it looks like he's not going to do that. Okay, so let's Mystic Forge. Negate, yep, kinda figured. Kill this.
In ghost fire.
Play this.
Curiosity and
Uptick this.
lies beyond vision.
I shall miss your company.
Alright. Now he could Maelstrom Pulse to wipe our. So now he's probably gonna Maelstrom Pulse. What? The Spyglass? Sure.
Be wary of the ground
Um, six. No block skis. It's over here in the void. Let's kill this Nissa.
I can help you no longer.
or destroy.
Void. Bomb that. Nissa. Sure.
I protect that which cannot protect itself. The land
Sure.
fights for us.
Pass the block. Block here. Block there. Moving triggers. They come to my hand. Sure. My turn. No, we'll just draw. Another Ugin. Let's go. Spyglass. Huh. Fortunately, we can't kill Nissa. But we're still gonna name Nissa Who Shakes the World. Oh wait. I can't kill Nissa. Goodbye. And goodbye. Alrighty. Currently 4-0. Boon of the Wish Giver. Traditional history. Alright. Just keep. Alright, so we're on the draw more than likely. We're on the draw with a pretty shaky hand. If we get a ramp spell, seems actually pretty decent. Maze Mind Tome. The one downside of playing Grafdigger's Cage is you're never entirely sure if Grafdigger's Cage is going to be good. But since it's so good against a lot of the meta, I think it's kind of worth playing. Maze Mind Tome. That's a land. So more than likely, we're going to activate Maze Mind Tome to draw a card. Bant. Yeah. Yep. Alright. So Grafdigger's Cage shuts off Uro. So that's fine. Land. Karn, the Great Creator, is not a land. Okay, well this is unfortunate. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna win this game here. Maze Mind Tome, Maze Mind Tome. And one cage. One Mystic Forge, two Spyglasses. Keep skis. So beacon in the cage and the mind stone. It's pretty decent. So I probably mulligan to 6. So the fact that there was a pause there tells me that he has a Pact of Negation in his hand. Which, I guess he can pact if he so wishes. Thank goodness ceremonious rejection is not legal. And then again, if it was, I doubt anybody would really play it. Pulling the arrows. It's kind of whatever. Castle Ventress. Once again, also whatever. Mind Stone. It's Uptick Karn. Probably gives us Crawling Barrens, yep.
My allies are counting on me.
We'll get a Mystic Forge, I guess. Swing for 1 skis, but swing for 4 skis. Cycle Sensor. Sure. He could Teferi here. Oh, look at that, like a prophet.
This isn't a fight.
Teferi's down tick.
No time for a break.
So now he untaps. We're gonna go Crawling Barrens. We're going to play Mystic Forge, so he doesn't counter it. I actually think we're going to down tick Karn. Uptick the Mind Stone. Swing both.
I'll have a better plan next time.
So now a board wipe is actually kind of good, but it's also kind of whatever. Nothing? Interesting. In Ugin. Oh. Mystic Forge and Grafdigger's Cage is a Namba. My opponent brought himself to the wreckage. Heliod's Intervention. Sure. Well, Uptick Karn.
The choices we make reveal who we are.
Sorcerer Spyglass. Going to Ugin. Yep. Going to down tick here. We're going to get a Grafdigger's Cage. We're going to replay Cage. Either one's kind of fun. Reading Fountain. Uptick. 0.
There is great power.
Spyglass. Sphinx's Revelation. We're just gonna name Teferi Hero Dominaria. Might as well. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. So I think he's preparing to Sphinx's Rev for like a lot. District. Lord Ugin.
The axiomatic structure of reality. Do not ignore my Dracula. Awaken.
So he's gonna Sphinx's Rev for 5.
Stand a righteous army.
Yep. Yasharn. Players can't pay life for sacrifice. Nope. Or sacrifice non-name permanents to cast spells or activate ability. Sure. Okay, so they have no more basic forests in play. Narsa. Sure.
Mind and body should move and keep an open mind.
Hieroglyphic Illumination. Sure. Oh, I can't pay life, so I can't activate Mystic Forge. Got it. Got it, got it, got it.
I have reached the limit.
Do your thing, Ulamog. Pact negation. I will destroy if I must.
Some solutions must be built. Well chosen.
Probably gives me Karn the Great Creator. Nope, Ransom. Sure. That's a pretty good draw next turn. Go get him. Hey, and also Ultimate Ugin next turn. Which is pretty decent. Pay 5. Yeah. Okay. Much better. Mystic Forge being a Namba with Kraken's Digger's Cage is kind of annoying. Maybe we take out the Forge? Still pretty decent though. Still just being able to exile lands off the top. Yasharn, I forgot that you have to pay a life, so Yasharn does turn off Mystic Forge. So, but, keep. Keep them. Cage. Not sure if I'm a big fan of Pact Negation. It's a bad counter spell. Oh my god, please count. Oh, no. Okay, I was hoping you counter that. I wonder why he shot that in. It's kind of strange. Void. We're gonna want to land. Mind Stone's not a land. we're gonna go Karn Recruiter, because if he counters this, it's whatever. Yep. Yeah, like I didn't care about Karn being countered. Or that specific Karn, especially since I have another one in hand. Shocks in. I wonder if Darksteel Citadel, if that card was legal, if that'd be worth running as like a one of as a land in the sideboard to fetch for with Karn. Cast out. Sure.
I will be better prepared next time.
Burrows, whatever. Alright, so his hand is 5 spells.
Say hello to my
Never said Parter of Veils. Sure.
Hone your prowess.
Another Narset. It's kind of good. Let's see. Down to pick.
allow me to introduce you to a friend of mine.
Kill first Narset. So we have 6 mana. It's not bad. Opponent goes land. Alright, so what we don't care about is Teferi.
Trust me. You'll thank me. Hurry.
Forsaken Monument.
A curious choice.
Mind Stone or the Beacon? Beacon. Go ahead, my tokens. Goodbye, Teferi.
Really should have seen that coming.
Alright. We're gonna Forsaken Monument here. He's gonna counter this. Nope. Okay. Never mind. He's not going to counter it. Alright. Well, then this Ulamog next turn should probably wrap this game up pretty well. Unless he has Planar Cleansing. Oh, Heliod's, whatever. Sure. Let's go next round. Little uptick.
How be it? An excellent choice.
He grants me the Mind Stone. You have a what's its face?
I come bearing the wisdom.
So you go down 2 for 4. Okay, currently we're creator back.
You
Down
will
to here.
not threaten this world.
Get a got for center. That's kind of cute. Yep. All right. Well, that was a pretty quick 5-up. The cages turned out to be really good, actually. The fact that cage does turn off Um, Mystic Forge is a little unfortunate. Uh, but if only Mystic Forge did play cards, yeah. If Mystic Forge is in play cards and not cast, um, that would have been a way around Grafdigger's Cage. However, I still think it's still pretty fine. Um, usually, the cage will shut your opponent down more than, you know, it shutting. Having cage shut down your opponent's deck is far more important than having uh, cage shut down your forge. It's more detrimental to your opponent than it really is to you. So that's still pretty fine. I'm not sure about the three cages. Um, two might be two might be okay. Previously there was also a Forsaken Monument in the sideboard. I think I actually kind of like freeing up that sideboard slot for something else. I also might downtick the number of Mystic Forges. Three does seem kind of excessive. Two's probably fine, and then play a one of something else that I currently cannot think of. So that's it for this video. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to um, leave a comment, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and please share it with your friends as well. So YouTube folks, hopefully I will see you in another video.